Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State at Marlins Park in Miami. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, but first, let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Star starters as voted on by you, the fans. Preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you. All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the American League, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a very comfortable 81 degrees as we get things started this evening. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
Now here it comes. J.D. Martinez. is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, 4 hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. And he lays off for ball one.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third from the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, center fielder.
At the plate, Mike Trout. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole. 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. He'll try again. 1-2. This one's down to third. Glove by Arenado. One there on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, man, I think the key is you got to get to this guy as a starting pitcher. He gets stronger, so I think the first inning is critical. Take away his fastball, jump on him quick, and take it to him, because if you get too late in the game, you'll lose this one.
Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he pitched well enough to earn himself a win last start. Let's see how he does in this contest. Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2-1 now to Gordon. And he misses again, ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready with the 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Nelson Cruz.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pollock ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants' order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. The pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager has got it, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Justin Turner, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
A lot of hits up the middle. Nice line drive. He just stayed with it and took it right back where it came from.
From the San Francisco Giants, first baseman, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Springer looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt, as the National League moves out in front here 2-0.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you, can't intimidate him.
Batting 7 from the Arizona Diamondbacks, left fielder.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in now, Buster Posey. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Carrasco pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. Line drive to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Noah Syndergaard.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the
7, 8,
American
9,
League.
bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Gary Sanchez.
In there, and it's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth. From the Houston Astros.
Here's George Springer.
Fielder, George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the American League. They're down 2-0.
Your attention, please.
Called to the
pitching for
bullpen now, and the man
American League.
making the appearance
Number
is the
41.
hard-throwing youngster Chris Sale.
Sale.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty,
Leading off for
and
the
he'll
National
step
League.
in to start things out
Right
against
fielder.
Chris Sale.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball just a bit up.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a changeup over the outside corner. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Set to deal on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor ranges back, and he has it for out number
Now
2.
batting, center fielder, Odubel. Herrera.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cano ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The NL leads this one 2-0. Garrietta, 6-foot French right-hand coming out of the pen to do the
Number
ping.
49.
With Harold Reynolds and Lezak at excursion here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Number 12.
Back. Oh, no, that got him. And they are able to get the out first, but more importantly, let's be okay on the mound.
Designated hitter.
J.D. Martinez. Base be a walk in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Martinez around first and head for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the
center
gap
fielder,
like that, nothing
number
but good things can
27.
happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors thus far for the American League. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 23. Nelson.
Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
The first baseman, number 24.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the National League 2 and the American League nothing. Rick Porcello, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 22, Rick Porcello.
Ready for another chance.
Leading off the fourth
Corey
inning for the
Seager
National League.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Corey Seager.
And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Scorched to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Justin
Into the box
Turner.
now, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the
batter,
second
number
out.
28,
He got that
third
one
baseman,
pretty good. It
Nolan
just didn't have the right
Arenado.
launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Tapped down the line, but it gets foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. NL down in order. They're up 2-0. Aaron
Your attention,
Nola,
please.
a 6'2"
Now
right-hander,
pitching for the
jogs in to
National
take
League,
over on the mound.
Number 27, Aaron Nola.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have
Third baseman
continued
number
on or not?
15,
He thought about pushing it, I'm sure,
Seager.
but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He popped out in his first trip. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's George Springer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The NL's on top, 2-0. Marco Estrada, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Marco Estrada.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Brandon.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Curveball that time, not even close.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Buster Posey now. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's gone 2 for 5. First things first, here's a throw over and the runner back. First delivery to him on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A pause and the 0-2. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. To second for one. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Up next for the National League, right fielder.
So stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-2 home. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the National League 2 and the American League nothing. John Lackey takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
National League, number 41, John Lackey.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch.
That's
Ball 2 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He doubled his last time through. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors thus far for the American League. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Ready is Lackey. The pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
First and second now, one man out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. This one's down to third. The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. AL leaves 1. They trail things here 2-0. Garrett Richards
please.
enters to do
Now
the pitching in the bottom of the
American League.
6th.
Number 43, Garrett Richards.
Here's D. Gordon now. His past
Leading
history
off
with
for the National
Richards.
League.
He's gone 5 for
Second
13.
D. Gordon.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that 2-seamer with great movement.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Corey Seager will be next. Here it comes on 3-0. Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Digging in once again, Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Runners on first with 1 down. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, this guy's a really good hitter. You fall behind 3-1 to him and you're going to throw him a fastball, you're probably giving up a base hit every time.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. National Leaguers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. Wade Davis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Jonathan Lucroy is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Yohan Moncada will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Now batting.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Ready for another shot now, Kyle Seager. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled back. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him. Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
This pitch is popped up, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. American League strands 1. They trail it here 2-0. Jonathan Lucroy will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 25.
Yohan Moncada will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
Base, number 10, Yohan Moncada. Now pitching for the American League.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Will Myers is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. And the National Leaguers now lead it 3-0.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much at the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster.
Ready once again, Buster Posey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. chop foul over towards the dugout. The 0-1 pitch. Ball one.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it. Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
DJ LeMahieu will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Gregory Polanco will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 0-1 delivery. A little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and 2 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the National League 3 and the American League nothing. Will Myers will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 4.
DJ LeMahieu will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 9, DJ LeMahieu.
Gregory Polanco will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Polanco.
Mark Melanson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Mark Melanson.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, George Springer.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Alcides Escobar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Escobar.
And a ball, 1-0.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here he comes on 2-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1 out, nobody on. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Ben Revere will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ben Revere.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The Scotties on the move. And that ends the inning. American League goes down in order. Still down 3-0. Alcides Escobar will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 2.
Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
American League, number 53, Zach Britton.
Jonathan Villar is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, 0 for 4. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Devin Mesoraco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Anthony Rendon will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning. Bounce to first. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the National League 3 and the American League nothing. Jonathan Villar will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 5.
Anthony Rendon is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Rajay Davis is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Villar ranges to his right. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, it wasn't anything special in that single, but he'll take it. An infield base hit. But to me, it's more the situation. The game's close and it's late, and he did anything he can to get on base. Way to put the ball in play.
Evan Gattis will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 11, Evan Gattis.
Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jonathan Lucroy, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Chris Davis will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Dustin Pedroia will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Kenley Jansen is one of the best in the business, and he knows how to pitch out of jams. He's in one right now, and I wouldn't bet against him.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. First and second now. 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing of bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. just hung in there on that one. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now a flare out to left center. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Joaquin Benoit gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Joaquin Benoit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Carlos Carrasco only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.